Batman number 37, Tom King writing, Clayman on art. The double date that we were promised last issue, which is at a fairground, and it's a superhero themed night, and they're told they're not allowed in. And they get this idea, the Lois specific is like, hey, you've got your costumes, you could just, switch them. And I never thought I
No.
wanted an issue where Batman was dressed as Superman and Superman was dressed as Batman, but and Lois dressed as Catwoman as well, might I add. Gold.
Lois's Catwoman. I had some split thoughts on that.
Split thoughts.
So
You went all for it. You have some
yeah,
issues.
well, it's Lois Lane. She's my favorite comic lady.
Uh huh.
Hey, Catwoman's fine, but then you dress her up as Catwoman, you go, okay, I get it now. so, so.
What you're
Uh,
saying is you like Lois dressed in the cat suit more than you like Selena dressed in the cat suit.
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Probably because I'm more tied to Lois as
Okay.
more, but probably my favorite thing in the issue, and there's no spoiler, I'm not jumping ahead though, is that Clark is still, even though he doesn't need to because he's in full disguise.
Yeah.
Still, the fact that he wears the glasses the entire time in the bat suit, I love.
Oh no.
It kills me.
I always say this. I want more of this. This is the sort of thing where Hitch's Justice League was like a big problem, right? Where
Yep.
give me the downtime between the big events. Give me mini arcs between the big arcs where it's just things like this, where it's just them doing life things, and this is just a double date, and there's some character analysis. There's a lot of humor. There's a lot of fun. I think the more sort of interesting stuff from an analysis point of view probably comes from Lois and Selena and them talking about why they like the men they do. And as I saw, everyone always says, "Oh, he's so Kansas. How could you like him?" And they kind of go back and forth and how he's still so Kansas and he's still so broody. Like there's all that sort of comparison stuff there. And but you got your funny little moments. You got Bruce, the S, it stands for hope. The bat stands for bat.
I love it.
Things like that.
And I like that, Selena's onto that later. He's I told him yesterday, did he tell you the bat stands for bat? Like he knows what to expect.
And I just love the Batman's refrain of no. Like, we're going to go to a county fair. I'm going to be dressed as Superman, but we're not having fun. Just no.
That's basically what his attitude is.
I can relate to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
Oh, man. But
Yeah.
just the layouts with Clayman's art throughout this one, too. It's just fantastic.
Yeah.
I
wish we could
will
get
call
more of
out
this.
a major problem on his art on the ice cream eating scene.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's just the repeated faces. Like that he has for each page, each character is on there twice eating an ice cream, and he used the exact same panel of art and
Yeah.
just different dialogue. But it really bothered me.
Alright. It didn't bother me, but it's a fair complaint.
It bothers me how Superman eats ice cream, though, because you don't eat an ice cream cone like that.
He's a goddamn alien. He'll eat ice cream
Yeah,
how he
but he's
wants.
lived here his whole life. Like,
And
come
like,
on.
well, that's the thing. I think so. Do they change at all? No, that's it. Actually,
No.
they don't change at all over the 2 pages. It's the same images for 2 pages, and it just gets like really irritating. I mean,
It didn't bother me. Like that. I mean, yeah, I can see how it is, but for the point in the story that it's in, they're walking and talking. Like,
I know. It just I feel like that's the point where the art should be stepping up most, in my opinion, where it's just dialogue and there's nothing else going on. The art should be all right. Here's something visual to go with it. There should be some scene pacing with it. Whereas it's there in the layout. Don't get me wrong. The grids and
Yeah.
the figures walking between the grids on the second page as well. That stuff's good, but it really hampers the flow when everyone seems completely still.
see, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't notice it until later, like going back through when I'm skimming it, because I was so invested in what the script was, so what the bubbles.
Yeah.
So I'm processing those first and then the art second. So then when I went for my skim before we recorded, I was like, oh yeah, those are the same faces.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a huge deal. I think it's a fair complaint. It's probably the biggest complaint you could probably give the book. Really?
Yeah.
Probably, but it's a shame that it was on those 2 pages where a lot of the conversational climax happens, and it really dragged me out of it.
Yeah, yeah. I like that by the end of the book, you feel like they've really done like a variety of events. They went through the love tunnel, and you see how differently they both treat that. Where you've got you've got Clark and Lois dressed as Batman and Catwoman, just sort of holding each other, going, "Oh, that was nice." And then you've got Selina dressed as Lois on top of Bruce, dressed as Superman, just making out as they come out.
Yeah,
of the tunnel.
It's being married for 10 years versus still
fresh relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, and granted, Selina and Bruce have been going round.
Yeah,
but
I'm going to dispute that way of looking at it, mainly because I feel like it's more of a character thing. I feel like this is just how Selina is. Selina's not the that was lovely, Bruce.
Yeah, no, but maybe,
give it 10
years. You know what I mean? Like, and it could be because
even that
we know that Lois and Clark weren't like that at the beginning of their relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
but
like
even
because of the characters.
when they're leaving, and Clark's like, "Oh, that was nice," and he's like, "You think everything's nice?" And I think it's Lois actually says, "Nah, Bruce thinks things are nice too. He just doesn't admit it."
Yeah.
Because I thought it was Selina at first, because obviously it makes sense that she would chime in with what he thinks, but I like the idea that Lois kind of knows him enough to like, no, like, so do you. You just don't tell anyone.
It's her job to find out things. We learned that in the last issue.
Well, yeah, because that's the big thing. Is they're obviously we'll get to the batting here, but as they're doing that, they're talking about. He's like, it's just kind of weird. You got this war on crime, and you're dating a criminal. And she's like, well, hey pal, Lois is designed to find people and figure things out, and you're dating her, and you have the biggest secret on the planet. So yeah, it just points out. But of course, we have this thing all issue where they're debating like Batman's like, I could hit one of your balls if you throw me.
I could hit one of them. I could hit it off of you. You couldn't.
Yeah.
I'd throw it so fast you wouldn't see it.
Yeah, John.
Now, let me just.
John can't even hit my pitch.
Yeah. So let me just tell you, as someone that spent some time at a I can't want to say a batting gallery, but it's not. It's a batting cage. It is deceptively fast, right?
Oh, sure.
So I don't care how peak physical Batman is. Superman's throwing a pitch, and he's going to put a little movement on it.
The consideration he puts in, it's like, well, I can't throw it too fast or the ball will fall apart. There's going to be just
which does not count as a strike, as Batman points out. If the ball disintegrates, it's not a strike.
I mean, he's probably right on that one.
If it's over the plate before it disintegrates, it's a strike.
I like how Matt's actually tearing apart the ending. He doesn't like that Batman can do it. That Batman can hit the ball.
That's not the point of that scene. The point of that scene is Superman didn't throw it as hard as he could. Right? They're doing all.
No, the point is he hit it because Batman.
Yeah, I feel like it might have been that.
I don't think so.
And
I'm the biggest hater because Batman.
I feel it has to be because I think if Superman didn't throw it at peak, Batman would be insulted.
Yeah.
He'd rather miss it than.
I'm saying that Superman threw one right over the plate, trying to get him to swing, and the timing was right. He wasn't trying to get him out. If he was trying to get him out, then he would have got him out.
Do you know what? This might be the most bullshit internet fanboy reasoning Matt has ever brought up in this show. This honestly might be the most I'm going to take this weird turn here and try and explain it through the back channels.
Don't get me wrong. It is because Batman. But as far as because Batmaning goes, this is pretty innocent.
Oh, it is. It's innocent. It's just hitting a ball. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But
Matt, seriously, if
Matt's jumping through hoops to explain this here. I love it.
I'm not jumping through hoops. That's someone that watches baseball regularly. Okay. I'm
it's
gonna tell you,
ball. It's all
Superman has an out pitch. All right. He grew up in Kansas. He knows how to throw. He probably throws a 4-seam fastball. So if he really didn't want him to hit it, he wouldn't have hit it. But Superman probably threw something right over the plate.
So just to clarify your reason into a simple sentence, Batman only hit that ball because Superman wanted him to hit it. That's what you're saying.
Not wanted him to hit it. But see again, you guys don't like baseball.
Not wanted. It let him hit it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, he didn't let him hit it. He threw it over. The point of baseball isn't for the pitcher to let the hitter hit it. He just didn't throw him his out pitch. All right. He threw him a curveball when he should have thrown him a fastball, is what I'm saying. Of
course the point's not to let him hit. They're on different teams. We understand this concept, Matt.
Yeah. So, I'm not saying that Superman let him hit it. I'm just saying Superman's pitch selection wasn't that he was trying to make Batman miss, is all I'm saying.
Look, I don't think that the point of this wasn't to see if he could get it past him. It was, look, I'm going to throw it this fast, and I don't believe.
Yeah, it's all about the speed. It's not like he's saying, "Oh, you couldn't get it past my curve ball or my spin, whatever." Yeah. It wasn't about him. Oh, I've got some good pitches. It's not just I can throw it at such a speed that you just can't do it.
I hate it. And if it's because Batman, then I hate it. That's it.
It's because Batman, god damn it. And you know what?
Yeah.
The best thing about it is even Lois is jumping with her arms in the air, cheering for
Yeah.
Batman.
Superman's
I
going,
need-
what the hell just happened? He's like,
I need-
where
I
go?
need a Batman family, Superman family softball game now.
Oh yeah, I'd down for that.
I'd be down for that.
Damien and John just talking trash the whole time would be great.
Yeah.
Yep. But I want Keenan in there too, though. You know, I want Keenan, like, not understanding it's supposed to be for fun, so he's taking it super seriously.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's yelling at everybody.
Just to swing back round to Because Batman, I think this is the sort of Because Batman I like because it's a silly, goofy little thing. It's kind of like how,
Yeah.
like when Batman's out of a scene, even when Superman's there, and even Superman's like, huh? How did he do that?
you go.
I'm Superman, god damn it. Like, that's funny to me. I like that Because Batman moment.
But I bet Matt hates it.
Because it's a nice
No,
little
it's fine.
joke.
Yeah, as long as there's humor to it, like there is here. Like, you
You
know.
just said you hated it.
I said it. I hated it as playing part of the character. It's fine. You know what I mean?
Uh,
That's
ju-
amazing.
I actually want the phrase Because Batman to come up in the comics itself in continuity, just because I want Selena to take it and start saying Because Catwoman whenever she gets one up on Batman.
Yeah.
That would be
Because
delightful.
Cat.
Yeah, Because Cat.
Yeah. I also love probably my favorite two panels in this issue in a full and like a lot of them were setting up for the pitch, and Superman says up, up and away, and Batman just responds vengeance is the night.
Which is a callback,
Like-
of course, to last issue
Yeah.
where they said it for each
Yeah,
other.
but just the fact of him saying that while getting in the batter's box, he's like, vengeance is the night. Like he's him doing the shoulder roll, the warm up swing, just
That
I
that
like
ball
how
is
it
crime.
plays-
That
it
ball is
plays really-
crime, and this bat is justice. I'm doing this.
It plays really taunting in this issue, though. It's like, yeah, vengeance of the night. Come on, then.
I am
give
the
it
night,
your
goddammit.
best.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
This is the sort of one context where him saying something goofy like "I am the night" would work because it's
Yeah.
for fun reasons. It's him poking fun at himself almost because he's doing the machismo thing with Superman. It's all in good fun. This is where that, because sometimes writers will actually put that in seriously, and it's like, no, I can't take it seriously now because we should be thinking this, he shouldn't be thinking it, but
Right.
in this context it works because it's two guys kind of like having a friendly rivalry. So
Yeah.
such a great issue though.
Delightful.
King.
delightful is the word I'd use.